What's up, everybody? It's Frankie Finn coming at you in Spain. So I got a little simple content video for you here. Now check it out. I don't know if you guys can see this. I got horrible camera work, but let me see if I can see it. There's one dude over there who's swimming by himself. Let me just point the camera at him so you can see. And this is really, really interesting to you because I think there's actually a pretty badass business lesson in that. And that is to be willing to walk your own path. Now, what the hell do I mean by that? Well, most people are really looking for somebody else to tell them what the next step is in their entrepreneurial journey. So it's like, what kind of ad should I run? What's the webinar I need to do? What do I need to say to get clients? What's the system that I should be using? How do I scale? And these things. And they're looking for other people to lead these answers. And the problem with that is you can come up with some really good ideas by that. And I'm not suggesting that you shouldn't at least somewhat pay attention to what other people are doing. But the problem with that is it stops people from innovating. And it stops them from actually bringing something unique and valuable to the marketplace. By the way, this guy is still going. Amazing. And so if you don't really think about bringing something unique and valuable to the marketplace, you're going to end up being a copycat. So just the other day, this happened to both Ilka and I. Ilka's my lovely, amazing woman. We had somebody on the internet who completely copied us. So I remember listing, we were sitting around a couple of friends in a mastermind and say, what are the mistakes like all my people are making? And so we came up with 7 of them. And this lady, so I wrote this really long-winded post, and she wrote those same 7 things on her page, and then she added an 8th sentence, or an 8th one. It was just one sentence, no like insight, and it says, they don't hire people, you should hire me. And so she literally just copied and pasted my stuff and then threw it out there. And Ilka had somebody do the same thing, stole her themes, her colors, even her branding, which was kind of funny. It was like, you don't want to steal her brand. You want to make your own brand when you steal the content. Like she was copying and doing it poorly. Now, there's actually a much deeper problem with that. And I see a lot of people doing this, and you may be doing this as well, which is trying to find the words and the messages that will resonate with people when you have your own unique message that you got to say. So, I'm not vilifying the person who copied me. In fact, I probably empathize with her. I've been there myself, where she's probably just really struggling. She probably needs to make some money, and she saw a post that's working, and she knew she didn't have that kind of idea herself. She probably thought, I wish I thought of that. And so she did the only thing she knew how to do, which is steal it. Now, what ends up happening though when you do that is it never really works quite the same, because there's a whole energy that's put into it. There's an intention, right? When I wrote it, we sat and empathized and thought deeply about these people, as where she just stole a post. So even if what she says works and gets people on the phone, there'll be a certain empathy that's missing. There'll be a certain understanding that's missing because it hasn't come out of that real reflection. So how can you bring more of the real you to what you're doing? How can you be more authentic, and how can you lead your own path? Because the more you do this, the more you'll think about innovating instead of copying everybody else. And the more you think about innovating and changing the rules and making them fit and suit your unique strengths, the more powerful and unstoppable you're going to be. And I want you guys to be fucking unstoppable. Cool? All right. Peace out.